Hello and welcome. We're going to talk about Psychodrome a little bit. I finished reading the book and I had some thoughts. The first is like the depiction of romantic relationships, because our main character here, Arcady O'Toole, has three separate romantic relationships. Plus, he develops into like a buddy relationship with one of the other characters, Breck. And the three relationships he gets into with women, the romantic ones, are all very different from each other. Different women, with different backgrounds, and he behaves differently with each one. It felt very real. It felt pretty good. So the first relationship he gets into is kind of like background for the character. He gets out of the army. He's got money. He goes to the Ginza Strip. He gets completely, absolutely, totally drunk and wakes up married. And he's married to this girl who is at the very bottom of the social society. That's the social structure in Japan. They have her and her family. They live in like this one room apartment in the worst part of the city, and they have no papers, no legal status, nothing. And so Arcady, being a duty bound kind of guy, much to his own surprise, I think, because he just says something like, "Well, it didn't seem right to just abandon them." You don't believe me that his name is Arcady? I mean, it's right there, Arcady O'Toole. Uh, he's like, it didn't seem right to abandon them after taking advantage of their daughter or whatever. So he gets a job, he does a bunch of work, and he advances their social status. He gets them out of the crushing poverty and the situation that they're in. They get an apartment, yada yada, and he realizes that he could have left at any time because they don't have the social clout to enforce the marriage contract. So he sticks by them out of a sense of duty. Also, he's presumably having some fun, but mostly a sense of duty. Second relationship is with a lady that is the head of a biker gang. And that relationship is essentially purely physical. Like they get together, they click, they do their stuff, and then they go their separate ways as soon as it's over. And I don't mean like right after they get done clicking. I mean like they go their separate ways when it's time for him to leave because he wins Psychodrome, he wins the lottery, and gets to go put on this cool helmet and pick up glowing rocks and stuff. So that one is just kind of like a wow, this was like this intense shared thing, and then it's over. Third relationship is with Stone Winters, and she is a major character for most of the book. She's introduced at the beginning of the book, she carries through the book, and his relationship with her helps us relate to the world that they live in. So her background, she's a very damaged person. She's spoiled and rich. At least that's how she started. And she's bored. So she got into making basically adult entertainment through Psychodrome. Which means she's got, at least in O'Toole's mind, she's got a lot of baggage because of that. Whereas O'Toole is this person who's just been betrayed by his business partner, Sakara. He's on the run. He's in danger. He's vulnerable and betrayed. So she's coming in from this like I can get whatever I want perspective. He's coming in from the hey, I can't trust people perspective. And so they get together. And well, the first time they're getting together, their getting together gets interrupted by a freaking ninja attack and the police and all that kind of stuff. And when it's over, Arcady's like, "Man, that's crazy. I can't believe you still wanna get freaky." And she's like, "Look, I'm not used to throwing myself at men. I'm used to getting what I want from men. But you're different. You're special." Because she watched like the rerun of when they were in the prologue fighting on that jungle planet. So she experienced his perspective. She's like, "I like your brain. I like the way you think about stuff. And I think that there might be something there. I think there might be something for us to click." When she first comes on to him, she's super direct. She walks in, she's like, "Yo, you want to get together." Opens her robe up. That's when the ninja attacks and totally ruins the moment. But after that, they get together and they have a lot of deep stuff. This is also where we learn about her background, on the lust channels. But they start sharing like some real intimate stuff together. I'll tell you a secret, O'Toole. I always feel vulnerable because it's like, look, somebody's trying to kill me. Ondigo's watching everything we do. isn't this weird? Isn't this creepy? And she's like, look, it's life. Why are we beating around the bush? I know you like me. You know you like me. I like you. You know I like you. Why are we doing this? He's like, well, I don't know why you're doing it. And so that leads to them talking and getting together and developing his characters. And later on, their interactions through the rest of the book, well, spoiler, most of the rest of the book, kind of drive the way Arcady sees the Arcady, sorry, sees the world, how he interacts with things. It's pretty good. Their relationship is about as core to the book as the technology that is in the title up here. All right, that's it. I just want to talk about Psychodrome a little bit. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye bye. Yeah, three completely different relationships, man. They all have purpose with his character. Like they're all like facets of how he's getting from place A to B, C, and growing as a character. It's great stuff.